simply because Jack Dorsey has sold his tweet, or he put his tweet on a platform for people to buy, is why this whole NFT thing blew up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it took someone who was relevant
Exactly.
to really make it blow.
Exactly.
My thoughts and Michael's thoughts on NFTs. We're going to break it down. What is an NFT? So an NFT is a non-fungible token, and it's a piece of digital content linked to the blockchain. The same digital system backing cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum.
So imagine a piece of content that you own and you receive a certificate proving ownership of this content simply because it cannot be duplicated. During this NFT craze, various companies have benefited in terms of their share price. Tycoon Art, which is an online platform where art dealers, artists, investors are able to exchange and invest in artwork. Their share price at the start of this craze was $2.53, and at the time of recording it's currently $36.76, and the time of recording is 25th of March. So you can see that the share price has just skyrocketed simply because of this whole NFT craze. There's some other NFTs as well that have done well.
NFTs such as Jack Dorsey's tweet. So Jack Dorsey is the CEO of Twitter, and he sold his first ever tweet, or the first ever tweet in general, for $2.9 million.
Have you seen any silly NFTs in your eyes?
I've seen some. To me, a lot of NFTs are just mad. We saw a picture of a cat called Dragon being sold for $172K.
Can you imagine the irony of a cat being called Dragon?
It was a cartoon cat, bro. It didn't make no sense.
You see, at the time, journalists were questioning whether it was either a mistake that the person made or whether it was money laundering.
Bro, it was just weird.
And that was in 2018.
Yeah.
So this NFT thing has been around for a while.
So you're going to buy NFTs. What are you looking at?
So personally, I would look for the personal value that the owner of the content has placed on that asset, because at the end of the day, it's an asset. So let's take the example of Jack Dorsey. That was the first ever tweet. He has put a personal value, his own personal value on this piece of content. So when he's selling it now, he can sell it at a premium price. The second point I'm going to make is look into how rare the asset is. Don't be buying all these things that can easily pop up. There can be
another version of the same thing,
but something similar.
There you go.
So the first ever tweet, for example, by Jack Dorsey, there will never ever be a first ever tweet.
Simple.
Impossible.
Simple. I would tell you to look at the general perceived value or demand of the asset, right? So let's say someone is selling an NFT representing the first ever Jordans, right? We know a lot of people in this world care about Jordans and they care about Michael Jordan, and that whole thing is just a culture. So if someone's selling the NFT behind the first ever Jordans, there's already demand there.
Yeah.
Even for the asset itself, there's demand. So how about now it's being sold as an NFT? There's gonna be massive demand instantly for it, and that's where I would say place your eyes, go in that direction, look there.
Find out whether there's historic value with the NFT. I'll give an example. Someone recently sold 3D digital art of a house. Yes, a house for $500,000. Where is the historic value of that?
I don't know.
But when you look at something like Jack Dorsey's tweet, there's historic value in the sense that that platform, Twitter, was created years ago. When you look at the content he's selling, there's value in it, simply because he was the first person to tweet something off a platform which has done extremely well. I'm not saying that piece of house won't go up in value in years to come, but in my personal eyes, there isn't any historic value there.
So it could just be a hype.
It could just be a hype. And that leads on to your point.
Yeah. So my point is, be aware of unrealistic valuations. Is this current valuation of this asset a hype just because everyone's talking about the asset at the time? Or is there, again, proper value behind the asset. So, for example, everyone's talking about DBE. Sorry, everyone's talking about DBE. For this month, DBE is the hot topic. Now, someone wants to sell the DBE picture. We all know that DBEs are good, however, are they going to be here for the next 20 years? We don't know. So for me to go and buy a picture of them or whatever price is being hyped at, it just wouldn't make any sense. I want to look at whether there is realistic value behind that NFT, behind the asset, before I would put my money there.
Like autographs, NFTs, you get them because you believe it'll go up in value. The valuation price will go up.
Yeah.
So if you're buying an NFT for the sake of buying the NFT, my friend, you might as well throw your money in the bin. It's the same thing.
then again, having said that, like a small counter argument, if you genuinely just like that thing and you feel like I just want it in my house, I don't care about the resale value, I just want it, then go and do your thing.
Fair enough.
That's just you and your love for that thing.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you're buying to resell, which most people are going to be doing, buying an NFT to resell and make a profit, then make sure there is some real underlying value there. We hope you now have a better understanding of what an NFT is. Make sure you share the video with one person, like and subscribe, and have a party in the comments if you disagree with anything we've said today. Until the next one, thank you.